All right, guys. Well, we did it again this morning. I got out and got set up here at my deer stand spot. Brought my muzzleloader with me and didn't see any deer, but I seen a couple of squirrels that I got some good shots with. The Benjamin Akela. You can see the squirrels sitting right here. Two big fox squirrels, both headshots, both free-handed. One was about 15-20 yards, the other one was about 40 yards up in a tree. And again, awesome shooting. Dropped them both. The first one, I hit him so hard he just took off on the rush and crawled up the tree and just fell right out of it. It was crazy. You can hear the thump on the ground when he fell. So definitely some good shooting with the Benjamin Akela. I got it turned down one hash mark on the transfer port. Aired it up to 3,300 psi, and it is shooting the 22 H&N Baracuda 18s because I ran out of the 15.89s around the 870 mark, 880 mark now. So it definitely did some damage on these squirrels. I went over there and picked the second one up that I hit, and it was like a bloodbath. Just, I've never seen so much blood come out of a squirrel before, but it was such a well-placed shot. And both again were headshots. You could hear the thump on the head of the second one, and he just stood there and it locked in from the nerves. But other than that, I'm gonna get these back home, get them field dressed out, get them cut up, and hopefully show you a new recipe that I'm gonna try with these tough fox squirrels. So keep watching. So here's my new recipe and way to eat squirrel. Check this out. I made some squirrel jerky out of the squirrel legs off the squirrels, and I only used one squirrel for this just to try it out because I've never tried it, and I wanted to show you a step-by-step process of how I did it. And also with that, the fox squirrels, if you don't know, are really tough, and it's not just the meat, it's all the tendons and muscle tissue that follow around the meat. So basically what I did is got the meat off the bone and cut off all the silver skin and used the prime leg meat and turned it into jerky. So with my simple recipe, and what I did was I used 1/8 of a cup of beer, 1/8 of a cup of teriyaki sauce, 1/8 of a cup of soy sauce, 1/8 of a cup of Worcestershire sauce, and I sprinkled a little bit of sugar in the marinade and a couple drops of Tabasco sauce. And I let it sit in the fridge for a whole day and got it out, and now I'm going to show you how I did it. So with all that said, there is not much meat for the time and effort that I did all this, but you know what? Again, I want to try it and see how good it is, because to me, again, the fox squirrels aren't the greatest tasting of the two squirrel species here we're allowed to hunt, which is fox squirrel and gray squirrel. I really like gray squirrels, and I can eat them pretty much any recipe, but with the fox squirrels, the meat, again, is really tough. So I took my time and got all the muscle tissue off and silver skin, and pretty much using just prime meat in the leg. So now I'm going to go ahead and try it here. And what I did was, again, I dehydrated it using my oven at 180 degrees for over 4 hours. So here we go. Man, look at that jerky. Woo! I think this is my new squirrel recipe for fox squirrels from here on out. Man, that is good. Woo! That is really good. Full flavor. When you get that silver skin off again, man. Because if you don't do that, you know, most people just boil the squirrel, and to me that doesn't really taste that great anymore. I quit doing that, and it just takes the taste out of it. But this is really something different and really good. Wow. Definitely taste the sweetness, teriyaki, soy sauce. Again, full flavor in this, with a little bit of kick from the Tabasco sauce. Man, that is super good. Very tedious process though. So anyways, I appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoyed this new squirrel recipe. And if you do try it out, definitely let me know, because again, it is really good. Probably my new favorite jerky, actually. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one, guys.